thank you for joining us for Energized Wednesday. Ready? Today I want to talk about your comfort zone. Comfort zone is a term that we use when we're talking about what we're comfortable with. How it's what you know. You stick with what you know, right? You stick with the things that you're good at. But you don't ever want to venture out of that zone because you're going to feel uncomfortable. You know, when I first, get into a new job or something like that, in a new world, I'm like, this is not what I'm used to. I mean, you can't do what? What? That's how it is with you when you're outside of your comfort zone. And I want you guys to get used to being outside of your comfort zone. It's outside of your comfort zone where you get to grow and to become the person you want to be, because you'll never have what you want to have if you stay the same person. You have to grow beyond your comfort zone. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's why people don't change. That's why people don't make more money, because they are uncomfortable doing something different. They're not comfortable with being uncomfortable. I want you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable so that your comfort in life in general will remain and last for generations to come. There's 4 different zones we're going to talk about today, right? So when you're playing football or you're playing basketball, there's going to be 4 different places that I want to talk about today. Number 1 is going to be your enemy's territory, right? Let's say you're on the 50, past the 50, but you're on the enemy side. You let them have the ball. Sometimes we are in, and listen, I'm always talking about the job seeker, the job person that doesn't like their job. If you love your job, then by all means stay there. But if you don't love your job, or you feel like you can do more, or you feel like you have what it takes to be better and to be the CEO, or to be whoever you want to be in that company, or you see it going further, right? And you want to do more, but you're not allowed to have the opportunity because that's not how it's designed. It's not designed to let everybody do whatever they want. And that's fair. It's their stuff, right? You're on the enemy's territory. You're on the enemy's territory. So anything you do as a mistake, anything, when you're not playing defense on your enemy's territory, they are closer to the end zone than you are. So when you're working for somebody else and you feel like you have no plan and you're going to stay here until something just magically opens up for you, then you are playing by the enemy's territory, okay? And they're so close to their end zone, you drop the ball, you let them get by you one time and they're gone. And they have the touchdown. That might be a layoff. That might be getting their way and you suffer. That might be whatever it is that's going to frustrate you. You don't want your enemies to score. And I'm not saying that everything's an enemy type of thing, but just like, it's like we're friends, right? It's some people that are brothers that play against the different teams, but we're in the middle of the game called life. I can't say you my brother right now. I gotta be a competitor right now. And if you're not competitive, if you don't play defense, right? They're gonna get to the end zone, and you don't want to do that, but they do anyway. They call the shots, they score, they win all the time. You stay in your enemy's territory. That's not your territory. That's not your turf. You might get shot if you wasn't a part of the game. You don't stay on their turf. That's like the war zone. You don't do that. The second place I want to talk about is in the middle, right? You could be in your comfort zone, and this is where most people are. They're right in the middle. They're not too much into the enemy's territory. They're not into their own. They're right in the middle. That's where the game starts. The game starts right there. So you're not even playing the game. You right where you were when you started. That's your comfort zone. You didn't move, you didn't grow, you didn't become more. You can't be like that. You got to move beyond your comfort zone and move the ball towards your side of the field. Move the ball towards what you want. So when you decide that this is what I really want to do, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go get my degree. I'm going to go finish school. I'm going to do the things I never thought I'd do. It's not too late for me. As long as they have a GED program, as long as they have colleges, as long as they have jobs, as long as they have businesses, as long as they have loans, as long as they have income tax checks, they ain't never too late. Ain't never too late. You never know. So you got to keep going. Okay? You cannot stay comfortable where you are. You can't stay where you start. You got to move forward. Say it with me. Move forward. All right. Number 3 is your territory, right? So I got to this point like, yeah, I'm in my territory. Woo woo. Yeah, I own my own business. Pop my collar. Wait, you used to do that back in the day. Pop your collar. All right. I'm the owner, I'm the boss, or this is my little business, I'm gonna run this thing and nobody gonna tell me what to do, and I'm the producer and I'm this and I'm that, right? I like to tell people what to do. That's what somebody says. I like to tell people what to do, right? This is fun, right? All right. You get to your territory, right? You're doing things your own way. You're making your own plays. But look, if you get lazy in your territory, in basketball, it's called stealing the ball. Your enemy will steal the ball. Don't let him steal the ball because you want to do some fancy trick and you mess up. Don't do fancy stuff, man. It's simple things that win the game. You know, you got to play a straight offense. You got to play a straight defense. You have to do things in a certain way. You can be basic. You don't have to be flying, dunking on people all the time. You just got to be consistent. If you consistently make points, you will win the game. That's it. That's all the game is about. If you consistently make points, you win the game. So you have to consistently make points. Clean up your house. You have to consistently take care of your children. Take care of your family, your loved ones. You have to consistently, write, and you consistently sing and consistently produce and consistently rap and consistently do positive things and consistently help people, and you win the game, because eventually all those scores pile up. But you know what I love about these games? You only can get 2 points in basketball at a time, or 3, or 1, 2, or 3. 1 for a foul shot, 2 for a regular shot, and 3 for a three-pointer, right? We can't make three-pointers all day long. They are very rare and few and far between. So you got to keep being consistently doing your 2 shots. Every day I'm going to score 2 shots. I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do. I'm going to be everything I'm supposed to be. Right? Do it your way. Right? I'm going to treat people the way I want to be treated. And eventually, this is what I love about football. You inch by inch is a cinch. Yard by yard is hard. You just got to go those inches. You got to keep going inches forward, right? And eventually those inches turn into yards. Eventually you keep going down the field, you get closer and closer to your goal. You don't just become 50, you don't start at the 50-yard line and then you end up in the end zone. You got a long way to go, baby. You're not there when you get into your own territory because you didn't score yet. You got to get into number 4, your end zone. You call the shots, but you make the points. It's on your terms now. People want you. They're calling you now. People think they get there, but they really don't get there. If you look at some kind of celebrities, they like, oh, everybody knows me, but they don't get calls like the A-listers. They don't get calls to be at such and such place. They don't get paid for those endorsements. They don't get they're buying their clothes. They're not getting it on loan, okay? They haven't arrived. They're not the it person yet, and they're fighting towards that. But you see them as, oh yeah, they're doing it. They're on their own territory. You own your own business, so you got it together, and everything's good. No, it's not good. We still in a fight. We still grinding. It's not perfect, but you got to get there. You got to keep on pushing until you get to the end zone. When you get to your end zone, that's when you can do your little dance and, Deion Sanders and this little crazy dance and fall out. Yes, you can do all of that when you get to the end zone. Now you can dance and you can be happy, but really, you can dance all the way to your journey. You can dance all the way to when you get where you got to go, because it's all because you came out of your comfort zone. Don't stay on the enemy's territory. Don't stay in the middle. Don't even stay in your own territory, because you could be small, tiny business forever with just you working. Who wants to do that? You want to be a big business who have multiple employees and you have this and that going on. You don't even have to be there. That's when it's like getting good. Yeah, it's good. What? What's the decisions we making now? What? Okay. I'm not micromanaging. I don't have to have everything ran behind me. It's the best feeling in the world when things get done and you're not the one doing it, but you're the one making money. Oh, come on. It's the best feeling in the world. I'm trying to tell you. So you got to stay in your end zone. You got to be consistent. And once you get in the end zone, you got to start all the way back in the middle again. And you got to get back into your end zone and keep on scoring. And that's when you win the game. So you might have won that play, that drive. You got there, right? But then you have another area in your life that, okay, I haven't accomplished anything in this area. Now let's move forward in that thing. Let's move forward. It's a beautiful part about life is you don't have to do one play at a time. You can do multiple, however much you can handle. Some people can handle one gift. so they're gonna stay on that one gift, right? Some people can handle 3 gifts and multiply that, right? They can have 2 gifts and multiply it. They can have 5 gifts and multiply it. It's all depends on what you can handle. So guys, you got to get out your comfort zone. Play the game. Don't play it safe. Play the game. Play the game and do what you want to do in your life. You don't have time to party. You don't have time to be kicking it. You don't have time to do none of that stuff now. You need to get your life right. Party when you successful. Party when you got it, you know? Don't be sitting there. Okay. Whatever. So I'm just saying, do what you want to do, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do. All right, guys, see y'all later. I'll see y'all for another Energized Wednesday. All right, see you guys. Thank you so much, and don't forget to join us on our wake up call Monday through Friday at 8:30 in the morning. 712-432-1212, and the code is 127-697-740. I'll see you guys later.